Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to your second Building Coronavirus Chrome extension tutorial with JavaScript for the beginners. In this tutorial, we'll build our front-end application using HTML and CSS3, and via Ajax, we'll be consuming those API, whatever we have been discussed in my previous video, and publish our application as a Chrome extension from Chrome Web Store. Okay, so let's get started. Well, hello, my name is Atik Ahmed. I am here because I love to give the presentations. Beside all the details given in my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, more details you can find me at my blog at cosec.com. Alright, so I have already written a code. I am using jQuery data table here. So first let me run this index.html in order to see how our output basically looks like. So as we have discussed, this complete data is coming from one API and this data is coming from another API. Okay, and I am using the Ajax method in order to consume the data from the API and display in a data table. Alright, so here you can see that I am having the table heading is country, case, dates, total recovered, new date, new case, serious, critical and active case, and this is my data table name, and from here I am getting worldwide data. I'm passing Rapid API host, Rapid API key and content type. I'll do recommended you guys. Please use your own API key and API host key. Don't use mine. And apart from that, you can see that I'm appending the response, whatever I'm getting from the data, total case, total date, total recover, new dates and new case. Okay, and the same way I'm getting all the countries data from here, and the same way I'm basically appending the complete result in my table. Okay, and my table is basically my data table name. Alright, then I'm using the set interval function in order to fetch the record each and every 15 seconds. So if we want to publish these things as a Chrome extension, so we have to create a manifest.json. So we can say manifest.json is the heart of your application. Okay, so it basically contains certain attribute like manifest version, name, description, short name version, and the content security policy, which is the most important part, which basically holds your external APIs. So here I am basically providing two external API because I am hitting these two API in order to get worldwide data and the countrywide data. Alright, after that also we have to provide the attribute name such as icon, browser action, default icon, background, whatever the script you are running in background. So you will get all those things from the index.html. So you can see that whatever the script is running basically in background, you have to provide everything here itself. Then your content script, which includes your CSS, and JS, which includes your JS file. Okay, and what all those website you want to be matched, like whenever you will be getting HTTP or HTTPS. All right, so let me load this Chrome extension from Chrome developer mode in order to see whether the extension is working fine or not. So let me open the Chrome first. Click on settings, click on the extension, load unpack, and you have to select your folder, which is this folder. Okay, so you can see that right now my extension is already loaded here itself, and I can see the data. Okay, so I just wanted to do one more modification here. So initially when I implemented this API, so I'm not getting the data for serious, critical and active cases. So right now if I do inspect it, so you can see that I'm getting the active cases data and the serious critical data. Okay, so I just wanted to implement those two things and publish our Chrome extension as a version 1.1.0. Okay, so let me copy the serious critical first, this attribute. Let me go to the code. So here I have to say data dot serious critical, and let me close that, and active cases. So instead of dash, I am gonna say data dot active cases. So let me close this window. Let me reload it. Let me open the things once again. So you can see that I am getting some error here itself. So what is the error? So the error I am getting of inline these things. So what I have to do, I have to copy these things and I have to go to my code in manifest.json. I have to replace it. Let's see whether I'm getting the same error or not. Reload, open. So now you can see that I'm getting the data for serious critical and the active case. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to my desktop folder. So this is the extension. Let me delete the existing one and let me change the version as well. So which is version 1.1, and in the index.html also I have to change the version here itself, which is 1.1. Okay, so all good. We are not getting any error here itself. Let me go to my project folder and make a zip. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to google.com and from here I'm gonna search Chrome Web Store. Let me open the first link. Let me click on this icon, developer dashboard. Okay, so if you are the first time, if you want to publish your application as a Chrome extension, so you have to pay one-time registration fee, which is $5. So I have already paid that. So I'm not gonna use this account. I'm gonna make a switch to another account. Okay, so I have already paid that. You can see that, and in this extension, I'm gonna go to package, upload new package, and I'm gonna select the zip file, whatever we have created right now. Click on open and click on publish item. So it basically went for a review. So it will take a day or two to publish the item. So if you are going to Chrome Store now, and if you search for live coronavirus, so you might be getting the older version 1.0.0 until unless it got published the latest version. Okay, so the similar way also I have done my Costech Chrome extension. So let me load this file as well. So let me go to the Chrome, click on settings, load unpack, select. So you can see that. So from here also you will get all the links of my blog, YouTube, Facebook channel, GitHub and Twitter. Okay, so if I open this manifest.json, so you can see that this is very simple one. I am putting the manifest version, name of my Chrome extension, description, version, icon, browser action. Inside the browser action, default icon and default pop-up. So I would say please install these two Chrome extension, which is Codetech Launcher and Live Coronavirus Status. You will get it in Chrome Web Store. Put some reviews over there. I'm expecting the feedback from you guys, and let me know in a comment section as well, so we can make a launch of next version. All right. So in this tutorial, we have built our coronavirus application. Also, we have published our coronavirus application as a Chrome extension from Chrome Web Store. So I am putting all my codes into my GitHub for your reference. You can find the link from the description box below. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed this playlist. I'm gonna see you very soon with the next topic. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. Also, you can follow me on my Facebook page called Codes Technology. So for now, please stay in home, stay safe, avoid mass gathering. Don't forget to wash your hands so frequently. Thank you guys.